Hi, this is Jane from Lucky Dog Media. Today I'm going to show you some basics of Twitter. So once I've created your Twitter account, when you log onto Twitter, you will see your profile page. The profile page just gives a brief bio and information about your business. You'll have your profile pic here, your cover photo, and when you press this edit profile right here, this is where you can change any of that if you'd like to update things. You can change your name, you can do your bio here, and always add some relevant hashtags to your bio. Definitely dogs, cats, and maybe the city where your business is located. Let's just use Chicago. That way, when someone presses a hashtag Chicago, when they search that hashtag, your business will show up under that hashtag. This is where you put your website, your location here, then you press save up in the upper right. See, these are all clickable now, all of these hashtags. So that's great. And here's your website, also clickable on Twitter. All website links on Twitter are clickable. So here's all the posts that we've done. They'll show up every day. This is your Twitter profile, and you can see all your past posts. Now, if you want to see your Twitter feed, you can just come up here to this little bird. Your feed shows all the people that you follow on Twitter. It shows what they're posting every day. So let's just go to that. So you'll see this just shows all of the posts that people are posting, and they're all people that you have followed. So you can comment on these posts right here. You can retweet them. You can like them. Those are all things that you can do on Twitter. Now, if you're wanting to try to find some people to follow that you think might be interested in your business, go over here to the hashtag. And I would do a relevant hashtag to where you are. Definitely do Chicago if you're in Chicago. Let's go to that. And you'll find a lot of, well, actually, you'll then go to people. And it'll show all the accounts that are having to do with Chicago. And you can find a lot of people to follow there. And you might even be in a suburb of Chicago, and you can hashtag that suburb, and then it'll be even more specific to your local area. That's a great way to find someone to follow. This little bell right here is where you will find your notifications. That means if someone has liked your tweet, if they've retweeted it, if they have commented on it or mentioned you in a tweet, this is where you will see that. We'll see someone followed us, they liked a tweet that we were mentioned in, retweeted, liked. So this is where you get all of that kind of information. People will sometimes direct message you, and this little mail symbol is where you'll find all those messages, and you can respond to them right here. You can also DM people yourself here. You can create a new message. If you've ever saved a post that you want to retweet later, or just some information you want to read, there'll be a bookmark that you can just press underneath the tweet. But this is where you'll find all of those bookmarks that you have saved. We haven't saved any, so there's none. But if you have saved any, that's where they'll show up. This is a list if you've joined certain lists or created a list. This is your profile. This is how you get back to your profile if you ever want to edit it, right here. And down here, these three dots, this is where all your settings are, your privacy, your analytics, where you can see, your graph of how you're doing if you're growing, settings and privacy where you want to change your password possibly, help centers here, all of that. It's also your log out button if you want to log out for a while. And this little feather right here is just another option for you to create a tweet. You can do that from your feed up here, or you can do it down here. So something to say like on a tweet would be like, hey, we're having a huge sale today. Definitely put your website in, and then some relevant hashtags. People search hashtags. So say you're in Chicago. If they're searching Chicago, you want them to find your tweet. How about dogs of Chicago? And dogs, cats. So those are just some ideas, but one thing to do is to go on some other pet accounts on your local area and see what hashtags they're using. There may be some really great local hashtags that they're using that would be beneficial to you. So you can add a picture here, you can add a GIF, you can add a question like a poll. You can add little emojis here, and then you just simply tweet it. Discard that for now. So Twitter is fast moving. That means people are tweeting all the time. So it's best to tweet several times a day so your tweet does not get lost in the amount of tweets that are going, scrolling through people's feeds every day. It's really good to probably tweet at least 3 times a day if that's going to be a platform that you're going to want to use. If you have any other questions about Twitter, you can always give us a call, but I hope these basics really help you out. Thanks.